What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another PokeTuber, coach of the Piedmont Triad Kickers, coach of your Piedmont Triad Kickers, coming at you today with our game one from the NBBL SummerFest. So the NBBL is a draft league that's most of you, I would assume, is familiar with. However, this isn't like the actual like draft. This is more so like like as the name implies, SummerFest. So it's not like the 9 week draft thing that you would expect, but it is like a little bit of I guess you can call it like a summer thing to stay in shape. I mean, there are some stakes on the line. Don't get me wrong, but I definitely feel like it's more. You could label it that way. This is like a summer thing that helps you stay sharp. Boom, let's go with that. So because of that, I know some of you guys are probably thinking like, dang, no draft analysis. Yeah, there's no draft analysis for this one because in this draft, we were only allowed to draft 8 Pokemon. And on top of only being allowed to draft eight Pokemon, once you pick your eight, there is no switching it up. So, and then on top of that, it's only 4 battles anyway. So, yeah, I wasn't going to do a full-fledged draft analysis for this. However, whenever I get to the team preview section, like the matchups preview, I'll go over the team ever so slightly, just not too much. But today we are taking on Rain. He is the coach of the Moco Ho-Oh draft team. I think that's how you say it. I think that's how you say all that. Dang, that's a lot. That's a lot to say, but at least it rhymes. So, never played this guy before, so I have no idea what to expect. But before we get into the matchup, let me just go over my team a little bit. On my team, we drafted Cinderace, Rillaboom, Terra Comfey, Terra Halucha, Jirachi, Rotom Wash, Goodra, and Skuntank. Cinderace, I mean, he's the mascot. He has to be on the team. Rillaboom is here because I knew I wanted to try a grassy terrain mode because one of my favorite teams to run is Rilla, Comfey, and Halucha. Hence the reasons I got Comfey and Halucha as Terra captains. Jirachi in general is fun, and I just thought it looked good on the team, so I was like, sure, why not? Because I don't believe in having a draft with no. So here's the thing: in this draft, you can't have everything. So I'm just thinking about the types that I wanted, and I was like, well, I at least want like a good steel type, and Jirachi's about as good as as good as they come. We have Rotom Wash because, well, you definitely need a water type. I feel like. And since my grass type and my fire type were already so offensive, I was like, okay, we can afford to get a defensive water type. We have Goodra. I feel like you should always have a dragon. Dragons are pretty strong outside of fairy. Actually, it's really just the fairies. And then Goodra is a very versatile dragon. And another thing I don't believe in is not having a grounded poison because if people can set T-spikes on you, it kind of sucks. So I decided to get Skunk Tank. I also wanted a dark type. So I was like, okay, Skunk Tank can fit the build. Never used Skunk Tank before, so we're gonna see how this plays out. Granted, no one can really hazard stack me because it's Cinderace, but I mean, still want to account for stuff. But yeah, that's my team. So we're taking on Rain, as I said previously. His team consists of the Spectrier, the Iron Hands, Terra Hydrapple, Blastoise, Crocodile, Terra Thunderous, the Bronzong, and the Volcarona. Um, so I'm basically expecting everything except for Blastoise and Crocodile. Blastoise and Crocodile have the most horrible time ever against my team because in Blastoise's case, Rillaboom beats you, Comfey beats you, you don't really beat Rotom, and last I checked, you don't really beat Goodra either. So half the team just puts Blastoise in his place, which I hate to say because I actually do like Blastoise a little bit. And then it's kind of the same thing for Crocodile. The whole team just beats Crocodile, honestly. Well, not the whole team, but a good amount of it because Cinderace, okay, we're not worried about you. Rillaboom, not worried. Comfey, not worried. Halucha, not worried. Jirachi maybe a little bit, but then Rotom, not worried. So that's 5 out of 8 Pokemon that are just unbothered by Crocodile. Not to mention that Goodra does get coverage to hit this thing. So if you don't one-shot me, there's a good chance I one-shot you. So I mean, hey, that's like 6 for 8. So I don't expect Blastoise or Crocodile. So to combat this team, we decided that we're going to bring first and foremost Skunk Tank. I don't have a nickname for him yet. I don't know what to nickname a Skunk Tank. So yeah, he's probably not gonna have a nickname this whole time. But he's rocking his Rocky helmet, no pun intended. Aftermath for the ability, 252 HP, 4 attack, 252 defense, relaxed nature with toxic spikes, knockoff acid spray and haze. If anything, try setting up on it. So if it's not obvious, this is my check to his physical attackers. Because of the Aftermath, if something does knock us out, well, first of all, they touch us. They're going to take Rocky chip and then take Aftermath chip, but in general, they're going to be taking, Rocky helmet chip anyway. I don't expect Blastoise, which is his only hazard remover, so if we don't see Blastoise, we're just going to probably just leave this guy and set spikes. Knock off to remove, items and stuff. And then we have Acid Spray, because Acid Spray helps out a certain sluggish dragon we have on the team this week, who has a pretty big task. And then we have Haze, because there's a Spectrier right there, and if it gets some boosts up, bro, we're going to just haze you and then go into our check. But yeah, that is Skunk Tank. Next on the team roster, we have the one, the only Jirachi, who's rocking his leftovers this week. Once again, don't know what the nickname of Jirachi, so he'll probably just keep the nickname. He'll probably just keep his name, Jirachi. We are max HP, 64 Spit F, 192 Speed, Jolly Nature, Serene Grace, with Iron Head, Psychic Noise, Wish, and T-Wave. So with this investment, we should never die to a even if it's +1, we should be able to take a hit from Spectrier. Now, obviously beyond that. Now, that's contingent on it not being Life Orb and +1. Now, if you're Life Orb +1, okay, we're like super duper dead. But if it's just +1, let's say it's like a leftover set, okay, we can live a Shadow Ball. At +2, obviously we're just dead. But the idea is we can live a hit, T-Wave it, and then hopefully it's not sub, but we can just T-Wave it, and then yeah, get the idea. Just T-Wave it. We have Wish to help keep the Skunk Tank healthy since it can't heal itself. We have Psychic Noise, so in case the Spectrier wants to like start draining kissing on the team, you can't do it. And in general, anything that can heal, we can just Psychic Noise them. And then we have Iron Head for, maybe some, if we T-Wave something, we're probably going to be faster than it. So it's just there so we can be like, a little cheesy. But yeah, that's Jirachi. Next on the team sheet is my Spectrier check, or at least as close to one as I'm going to get. And it's the one, the only Kyogre the Goodra, who's rocking his Assault. Well, yeah, I think he's a boy. He's rocking his Assault Vest this week. Well, it's not really okay, it's not like a week-to-week thing. It's like a bunch of games in 1 week. But anyway, the ability is gooey, so if any of these physical attackers try to hit us, boom, we can slow them down. Because I don't think a bulk up Thundurus looks that terrible onto my team. We have 248 HP, 8 defense, 252 special attack, modest nature, Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, Ice Beam, and Dragon Tail. So we should always be able to come in on a Shadow Ball, even at +1, and we'll just Dragon Tail him out. And if Spectrier is the last Pokemon, well, we can just, Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, Ice Beam, something. Jirachi might also need to pass Wishes to Kyogre because that's just like he can't heal either. But we pretty much have coverage to hit everything. So like Ice Beam for the so we have Ice Beam for the Thundurus. Dragon Pulse for the most part is free into everything except for the Bronzong, who we can just Flamethrower. I doubt the Hydrapple doesn't Terra in front of us, but in case it doesn't for some reason, well, Flamethrower. Dragon Pulse, and then also Dragon Tail or Dragon Pulse could be good into the Volcarona, because Volcarona does want to set up and stuff, but it can't beat us because we're freaking AV with a 150 Spit F. So you guys get the idea. Goodra's here to make sure certain things just don't get out of hand. Next on the team roster is my Terra Captain for this game. It's the one, the only Grassy Seed, Terra Ground, Unburdened Hawlucha, also known as Rey Mysterio. He's rocking 28 HP, 252 attack, 228 speed, Adamant Nature, so we're speed creeping a Jolly Volcarona. I don't know why it wouldn't be Jolly anyway. But we have Close Combat, Acrobatics, Terra Blast, and Swords Dance. The reason we are Terra Ground is so the Thundurus can't come in and prankster T-Wave us. And if we can Swords Dance, it's just game over. Now this is kind of contingent on the Bronzong being chipped, because if it's like a defensive Bronzong, we probably don't one-shot it with a +2 close combat. But if we can chip it down a little bit, okay, we get stuff done. And then Spectrier, Iron Treads, they both die to a +2 Terra Blast. The Hydrapple, if it doesn't Terra, will die to an Acrobatics, and even if it does Terra, okay, depending on, like, I'm expecting it to maybe be Terra Fire or Terra Poison because of Comfey, so if it is one of those two Terra types, we can just blow it up with Terra Blast. And the Thunderous, now Thunderous is kind of annoying because we can't really hit it that well, but at the same time, if we're Terra Ground, it kind of can't hit us either. So yeah, you guys get the idea. That's my Terra Captain, Rey Mysterio. Next on the team roster, we have the guy who's going to be helping out Rey Mysterio. It's the one, the only, Bam Bam the Rillaboom, who is rocking, well, Grassy Surge for the ability. Go figure. 252 HP, 252 attack, 4 speed F, Adamant with Grassy Glide, knockoff, acrobatics, and U-turn. So U-turn, obviously for pivoting. Grassy Glide is the main way we're going to hit stuff. As long as we keep Rillaboom safe, this is actually more or less a guaranteed way to chip down the Spectrier. Knockoff for removing items. And then we have acrobatics, because if we can ever catch so here's the reason we're not even running an item this week. If we can catch the Volcarona on a switch in, there's a really good chance we one-shot it with acrobatics. So to me, it's worth doing because Volcarona is like literally his, like, not, it's his only, if not his best check to Rillaboom. So yeah. Next on the team roster, last but not least, this shouldn't even be a surprise. It's the one, the only, the mascot, Cinderace. But you know, unlike in the other league I'm in where I have Cinderace, I'm using Soul. In this one, I'm going to be using my other shiny Cinderace, Carrot. Yeah, guys, I have quite a few. Just saying. But yeah, Carrot is going to be rocking her or his, I kind of forgot, Choice Band this week. Libero for the ability, 64 HP, 252 attack, 192 speed, Jolly Nature with Powerball, Low Kick, Gunk Shot, and U-turn. So, you know, Bandit U-turns is for the most part free into the team. I doubt he wants to switch outside of like Volcarona. Hopefully he doesn't try to switch Volcarona into a U-turn, which I think would be very risky anyway, considering Powerball will one-shot it if I go for that. So hopefully he doesn't do that. Bandit Powerballs. So let me just count the things that get one-shotted by this. Spectrier, dead. Bronzong, even if you're defensive, probably dead. Volcarona, dead. The Thunderous, dead. Hydrapple, we just U-turn on it. I don't think we kill. Well, we might kill. I'm not sure. And then the Iron Hands, we can Powerball, we can Gunk Shot. The reason I have Gunk Shot is to account for like maybe like, you know, in case freaking Blastoids does come, it's like it's the hardest way we can hit it. And then we have Low Kick to account for in case the Crocodile come, we can just Low Kick and one-shot it, or we can just U-turn, one of the two. I don't think U-turn always kills though. Well, actually we're Bandit, so it probably does. Honestly, Low Kick, Gunk Shot just here in case we need them for like coverage options. You never know. But yeah, that's the team. Not really much more that needs to be said, so without further ado, let's get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Rain. Hopefully this battle is a banger. Alright, so we are connected with Tonk, also known as Rain, from the Discord server. Since I see no Blastoids, and neither one of these Terra Captains are poison, we are leading our guy. We are leading our guy, because here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing. If the only thing that should be able to taunt us, I believe, is the, what do you call this Pokemon? Thunderous. And if it taunts us successfully, that means you're Defiant instead of Prankster. And if it is Prankster, that means it can't taunt us, and we're going to just lead this guy and get spikes up. Mothra. We are not scared of you because we have a Goodra. Okay, so well, actually, we have a Goodra and we have Haze. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to T-Spike this turn. If they Quiver Dance, we Haze the next turn. So what do they go for? Because they also have to respect the fact that we could try to poison them too. So let's see what they go for. Either way, we're going to get spikes up. We're getting spikes up. If they Quiver Dance, we have to Haze. Actually, if they Quiver Dance, maybe I just go straight into Goodra and then just Dragon Tail it out. We are AV for a reason. So let's see what they decide to go for. Because they kind of have to respect we could poison them with Toxic, but kind of don't. Okay, so they switch out. I wonder who's coming in. Probably Tonka. Who the heck is Tonka? Oh, this thing. Yeah, he's a Tonka, alright. So, we're going to get a second layer up. There's no reason not to. Oh, we're faster too. That's really cool. So what move do they go for? They go for the Drain Punch. But you're actually hurting yourself. Do we have a switch in? Not really. So let's just go for an Acid Spray. We're gonna go for an Acid Spray. We're gonna go for an Acid Spray. And then next turn we're gonna switch out into Jirachi. Okay. We're about to go into our guy Jirachi. We're about to go into Jirachi. Because Jirachi has leftovers and wish. Actually, we could just wish the freaking thing back to health. But let's go into Jirachi. Actually, I'm gonna wish anyway. I'm going to wish anyway. We're going into Jirachi. We're going to keep our guy around just a tad bit longer. Is this thing... Oh, that's why. Jeez Louise, dude. That is crazy. But do you stay in here? So first of all, I'm guessing they have to crit us again to kill us. So, okay, yeah. So this is a good wish, good wish, good wish. Roll of the die. Oh, this thing. So, okay. You know what? I wonder. Can we just cheat? Can we cheese a flinch? Can we cheese a flinch? Can we cheese a flinch? Oh, you suck. You really suck. You really suck for doing that. But it's all good, because now we're going to wish again. And then go into our guy. Skunk Tank. Because what do you go for? Skunk Tank can come in, right? Maybe not? We're gonna find out, though. We are going to find out. Let's look at the HP stat. Heck no, you don't come in because you take... Nope, he doesn't come in. So... Actually, I'm gonna go into you. Because you can take the, Okay, so we're gonna take damage from rocks. And then we're gonna take damage from Nightshade. Oh, you really suck! But hey, I can't be upset though. That's some good. That's good stuff. Good stuff. At least we got Cinderace out, I guess. Okay, I like that. I like that tech. I like that tech. But yeah, we're about to roast you though. So prepare for the worst. We are going for a Pyro Ball. So who's coming in on this? It's really just the Iron Hands, right? Mothra? Mothra, you're about to catch this fade. Or not. We're about to go for this again. So your Boots. That's nice to know, your Boots. So it's either you're going to give me Mothra right now, or I'm not sure. Are you going to give me Mothra? Can Cinderace hit 2 Powerballs in a row? He can hit 2 Powerballs in a row. You go, Cinderace. Alright, so he gave me Mothra and Cinderace hit 2 Powerballs in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, this does not happen often, but hey, when it happens, it happens. So, let's see. Volcarona is down. Down for the count. That's the Volcarona. So, he could go into Hydropple here. Is there a chance that they know that we're banded? Is there? Maybe? I mean, there's a good chance they know that we're banded. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how they. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Eve. Yeah, they know we're banded. They know we're banded. They absolutely know we're banded. So, what we have to do is... I mean... do we need Cinderace for the rest of this game? I mean... not really. But it would be nice to keep him around. So, what does this silly thing go for? You're gonna go for a something. Okay. We're going to sack. Yeah? No? Yes? No? Yeah? Yeah, let's sack you. Let's sack you. Let's sack you. Oh yeah, we would not have lived a Nightshade. So we're gonna go back into Cinderace and just go for a Gunk Shot. Yeah, we're just gonna go for a Gunk Shot. Okay, so he has Earth Power. Alright. That's nice to know. So... I mean, I don't really want to go into this yet. But, you know what? Let's do what I said. I said we're going to go into Cinderace and click Gunk Shot. I said it. I mean it. I stand on it. I stand by it. I stand on business. We Gunk Shot right now. And if he reads it and goes in the wrong zone, good play. Albeit, I don't think Bronze Zone appreciates getting killed. If he goes Bronze Zone, that's a good play on him. That's a good play. It's a good play. If he decides to go Bronze Zone, it's a good play. But this is kind of the only play we got, though. If I see Bronze Zone comes out, we just go for a go into Goodra. Please stay in. Please stay in, Diane. Please just stay in. Stay in. Stay in. Come on, Eve. Come on, Eve. You know you want to get a carrot. I know the story is an apple, but come on. You want the carrot. Come on. Eve, stay in with the carrot. You know you want to. And you, carrot, please hit this. Okay. Now this thing's dead. Because we're going to go into... actually, you're just dead. You're just dead. So, carrot is down. Hydrapple just took that kill. So that's one for Hydrapple. Skunk Tank is also dead, but he just got a kill from the grave. Okay, now we're all caught up. Let's go into... let's finally go into our Kyogre. Let's see what he goes into. Aura Man? Oh, this guy. So we're gonna go for an Ice Beam. I'm assuming Bronzong comes in. So we're gonna go for Flamethrower just to let's see how much damage we're doing. Let's see how much damage we're doing. Almost two-shotting. Almost a two-shot. So what I'm going to do, because I kind of got to keep this around for later maybe, so we're going to go into Rillaboom and go for a knockoff. Yeah, we're just going to go for a knockoff. So we're gonna go for a knockoff. Because nothing wants to come in on a knockoff, so we're gonna just go for a knockoff. Why didn't you die? Do you not know what death is? Do you not know what death is? Do you not know what death is? You're supposed to die. Just die! Yo, I hate it. I hate this thing lived on one. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you living? You should have been dead. You should have been dead. We're gonna U-turn out. God dang it, wrong zone. I'm supposed to die. Now you're doing more damage than we want it to be done to us, and it's just not what we wanted, man. It's just not what we wanted. All right. We're gonna send in our Jirachi now. Okay. I want to say, if Spectrier comes in, we should, unless this thing is Specs or, whatchamacallit, we should be good, but we're gonna see. Because if we T-Wave the Spectrier, okay, we've kind of just, like, listen, we're in a good position. Let's see what happens, though. He could also go into the Iron Hands in an attempt to, you know, chip us down first. However, if he goes Spectrier, unless it is Specs, like, who the heck is this? Okay. We're here with this. What are you? Are you Moco? Let's see. Oh, I don't like you. You're not a cool Pokemon. You're not a cool Pokemon at all. So you're taunting people. That's not cool. That's not nice. That's not becoming of a whatchamacallit. Either way, let's go for a Psychic Noise. So who's coming in? Tonka. You're not gonna like this, Tonka. You're not gonna like this at all. So he's a Lumberry. That's cool. So you can Drain Punches all you want, sir, but it's not going to amount to much. And actually, we're going to go for an Iron Head. We're gonna go for an Iron Head. I'm gonna try to flinch you. We didn't flinch last time. This time I feel like we should get a flinch. Just to make up for last time. Flinch him. I want you to flinch the mess out of this Pokemon. Flinch this Pokemon. Flinch it. Flinch it. Flinch it. Flinch it. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. But we're going to prevent you again with another Psychic Noise. Okay. We got the flinch we wanted. We got the Psychic Noise. And we go for another Psychic Noise. Jirachi's about to pick up a kill. Okay. So we're working on one of those historic games. Well, actually, it probably won't happen. Let me not even put that thought into the air. So, if this Spectrier comes in, we're just going to T-Wave it. Yeah, we're about to T-wave you. Oh, we can't T-wave you, actually. Oh, actually, we can't T-wave him, can we? Okay, we gotta think about this then. So... Okay. We have to... This is tough. We definitely T-wave this thing, though. Wait, wait, no, no, no! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I forgot. I forgot. I forgot. Guys, I forgot. Guys, I forgot. Guys, I forgot. I forgot. It was poison. It's poisoned. Guys, it's poisoned. I just threw. I just super threw. I just super duper threw. The only conceivable way we win this now is actually, hold up, we can still win this. I'm tripping. First of all, I definitely should have chipped this thing. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay. 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 Good. 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 If it has draining kiss, at least we can stop it from healing. We're gonna get some chip on it. Bro, I'm an idiot. I tried to T-wave a Pokemon that is poisoned, and I just mentioned the fact that it's poisoned. Bro, I'm stupid. I should have known better. I don't know why I did that. I do not know why I did that. I do not know why I did that. Okay. We go for Psychic Noise. Oh, that's their game. Okay. So Spectrier is going to take out Jirachi. I would like to believe Grassy Glide can knock this thing out from here. And if it doesn't, then bro, like what kind of I don't know what word I want to use, but like what is this thing on if it can live this? But maybe they switch out into the the Pokemon. But I don't know. This is like the final boss. So would he bring it out this early, let it take all this chip for nothing? Maybe? But I don't know. I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it, I doubt it, I doubt it. I doubt it. Okay, so he had to withdraw. So how much damage are we doing to Aura Man? Decent chunk. So we're gonna go for a knockoff this turn. We're gonna go for a knockoff. Oh, we're dead. I think the crit might have mattered too, but I'm not sure. The crit probably mattered, but hey, it is what it is. Let's go into you. Yeah, let's go into you. Let's go into you. Let's just go into you. This is going to be a close game. This is going to be really close. But I know from calcs, this has a good chance to kill from where they're at. Assuming that's 90%. I think that's 90%. And Spectrier is not looking too good, so... So, like... What you gonna do, cousin? So they have Taunt. Good. Just kill this thing. Ah. They're still alive. Okay. I mean, they have Discharge, Foul Play, Taunt. and T-Wave. Alright. Please don't get fully parried. Alright, that's one for Gudra. So let me see, how many turns of terrain do we have left? One. So here's the thing, if we get fully parried, we lose. So they have Hex, Willow, Nasty Plot. The last move has to be Draining Kiss, right? If we get fully parried, we probably lose. But can Hawlucha take a Draining Kiss? Let's see. We got 20 seconds to figure this out. Yes, he does. Unless they crit us, yes, he does. Unless they crit us, he should be able to take it. He should be able to take it. Good, good, good. Don't crit, don't crit, don't crit, don't crit. I'm glad they didn't crit. Alright. So we should be faster than them. Wait, actually, I just realized. Did I ever? Okay, you are unburning. Cool. So, just to show off the Terra, we're gonna just Terra and Acrobatics. Woo! That was a close one. That was a close one. That was a close one. So the thing I was trying to say earlier, but didn't want to say in case it didn't happen, was I realized that each of my Pokemon were getting a kill one at a time, and I was sitting here like, will this be one of those games where all my Pokemon get a kill? And this did end up being one of those games where all my Pokemon ended up getting a kill. GG's to Rain. That was a really fun battle. I can't even deny it. GG's, dude. GG's. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.